Lately, I've been noticing a big trend where creators use anime clips with an AI voiceover to share motivational life lessons. Since anime is one of the most watched genres worldwide and often has a motivational and philosophical touch, this works extremely well. But using copyrighted anime is risky. That's why I asked myself, is it possible to generate those clips with AI? Well, as it turns out, you can actually generate anime clips with AI, which are as good, if not better quality than actual anime. And the best part is that you can do it entirely for free. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own AI-generated anime shorts and how you can make money with it. But you must watch the entire video and follow all the steps shown for this to work. Let's begin. I'm going to use ChatGPT to create the scripts for these videos. And since these channels all use scripts and quotes based on Stoic philosophy, I'm instructing ChatGPT to create the script based on a Stoic principle. It's always important to instruct ChatGPT to use modern and simple words and avoid hyperbolic language. This way, ChatGPT doesn't sound like a lawyer from the 18th century defending a man whose innocence is faker than a Mr. Beast video. I've also added a quote I like as inspiration for ChatGPT, and as you can see, ChatGPT generates 5 scripts you can use for your videos. Next, you need to create the voiceover. And if you don't want to have a voiceover sounding like Siri's annoying brother, I'd recommend 11 Labs. This is by far the most realistic voiceover software there is. When you go to voices on the left side of the screen, you can browse through hundreds of unique voices from the voice library, and pick one you think fits the best with your videos. I'll pick this one here. Once you've found a voice you like, paste in your script and press generate. You can then download the voiceover once it's done generating. And now the fun part begins. Let's start with the creation of these AI-generated anime videos. For this, I'm going to use Pika, formerly known as Pika Lab. I can confidently say that I have a very good prompt template that you can use to generate these animations. I always start with the subject of the video. In the case of my script, I'll go with a moving car on the highway. Then you need to describe the scenery and the ambiance of the video. For instance, lightning, rain, and a dark ambiance. Lastly, you want to describe the style of the video. And since we are making anime videos, I'm going to add hand-drawn Ghibli-style anime. You can also change the aspect ratio. And you might think that you want to change this to 9:16 because we are making short-form content, but you really want to leave this on 16:9. This is because the AI model is trained based on real anime videos, and they are always in 16:9 aspect ratio, so this way you will get much better results. Later during post-production, you can crop this to fit the short-form aspect ratio. In this case, I want to have a lot of motion in the video, therefore I'm going to add some camera motion. I always recommend you add negative prompts. These are things you do not want in the video. I recommend you to add the following words: ugly, blurry, and distorted. You also want to set the frames per second to 12. Again, this is the same frame rate that most animations use, and will give you much better results. And set the motion strength to 4. Finally, you can add a seed number. This is like a code you add to your generation. If you don't change anything and hit generate again, you will get the same result. However, if you change the seed number and nothing else, you will get a variation of your generation. So if you generate something you like, but is not quite there yet, you keep the seed number the same and only adjust your prompt. However, if you generate something which is not what you are looking for, you can simply change the seed number and try again. Now you can also enable this sound effects option. This will basically add realistic sound effects to the animation automatically. Now you may need to keep generating on repeat until you get something you like. Either change the seed number or add things to your regular or negative prompts, and you can get amazing results. Now usually the video quality of these animations, after downloading them, is not quite good. So to fix this, head over to CapCut Video Upscaler, then press Upload Video, and select the animation clips you want to upscale. Then, choose the highest resolution available, and press Upscale. Once done generating, hit Export, then press on this download button. And now you are almost ready to add everything together. But before you do this, you will need to download some background music. If you are going to use these videos on Instagram or TikTok, you can simply download the latest viral music. However, if you are going to use these as YouTube shorts, you need to use copyright-free music. So head over to the YouTube audio library and pick the one you like and download it. Now let's add everything together. For this, you need an editing software. I recommend using CapCut, simply because it's free and very user-friendly. But you can use other editing softwares that you like too, since we are only going to use basic features. Now import all our animations into CapCut and place them in the video timeline appropriately. You may then arrange them in the right order. Now let's add our voiceover. Simply drag the audio clip into the timeline, just like we added our animations. Then we need to cut out the unwanted spaces in our voiceover to make it more engaging. But make sure you leave some space so that it flows well and consistently, since we're making a motivational style video. Now to remove the watermark, all we need to do is simply zoom these clips inward until we can't see it. Okay, so this is the time where you let out the creative genius inside of you. Let's add transitions. You see, having good and appropriate transitions can make you look like an expert video editor when you're just using CapCut's built-in animation templates. People usually spend several hours on After Effects making these animations that you generate with just seconds using CapCut. So let me just add these transitions. Again, guys, this is just a demo video that I'm making, so I'm not going to spend much time. So to keep it simple, I'll add similar transitions for the entire video. Now let's add this cool vignette effect on our video, and drag this effect onto the video timeline on top of all the other video layers. Make sure you stretch the effect out, like I do here, so that it is applied to the entire video from start to finish. Then select all these video layers, and then right-click, and press on Create Compound Clip. This will basically merge all these clips into one. Now select our merged video clip, and go over to Speed. Then decrease the speed slightly so that it ends when the narration ends. If there is an extra bit, just cut it like I do here. Once that's done, press this button and change the aspect ratio to 9:16. This is the short form aspect ratio, and now you'll have something like this. It may look weird, but don't worry because we're not done yet. Select our video clip, then copy it and paste it into the timeline on top. Now select the bottom clip and enlarge it so that it fits the entire screen. Now select the clip on top and enlarge just slightly so that it is big enough to see, like I do here. Now head over to the Effects tab and search for Blur and add it, just like this. Alright, now we can add our background music, so I'm going to drag the music into the timeline. Now people usually just leave the music as it is and keep the intro in, but remember guys, this is a short form video, and you need to engage your audience as soon as the video begins. So here's a quick tip. Cut out the intro and the music, and begin from when the beat drops. This is usually when the audio waves are very high, as you can see over here. So I'm just going to cut it here, and remove the intro, and add this fade in and fade out effect like I do. And just like that, we're 90% done with the video. It's time for us to add our captions. To do this, head over to this text section and press on Auto Captions. This will automatically generate our captions. Go to Templates and pick any that you like. I'll pick this one. Now you can also pick any effect that you like. I'll pick this. Now I'll change the text color to match the video's theme. Finally, we can export our video. Go ahead and click on this Export button. Now let's have a look at the final result.
Life is like a river, constantly flowing and changing. You can't control the current, but you can guide your boat. When obstacles appear, they are not meant to stop you, but to teach you how to navigate. Each challenge is a chance to sharpen your skills. Embrace the flow, for it is through the rough waters that you grow stronger. Remember, it's not the river that defines you, but how you steer your course.
Whoa, that turned out even better than I expected. I'm willing to bet that we're going to see more and more of these types of videos in the upcoming months, because this is simply way more engaging and fun to look at than still images. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Oh, and also let me know what videos you guys would like to see next.